Hey guys, welcome to Life Meets Family. We have a little bit of dilemma today. We need to get a gift for our niece and she's turning 4. We don't know what 4-year-old little girls like because we are way past that. So we reached out to one of our favorite YouTubers, Maddie'S Daddie. His channel reviews a lot of toys and we really like his videos, so we asked him to help us with our dilemma. Hey Maddie'S Daddie, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Doing well. Thank you so much for being on our channel and helping us with our dilemma. How would you describe your channel?
Well, what we are mainly are a review channel is really how we started out, but our main focus is to provide some encouragement and inspiration to parents and maybe just a little few things that, maybe you just don't think about in life. And so anyway, our main goal with this channel is to review products so that parents know what they're getting before they make purchases, and also to vlog a little bit. And the main reason that we vlog every now and then is so that we can build that know, like, and trust factor with the people who are watching our reviews.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I know we really enjoy your videos. So it's good to have that vlog component because, kind of get to know who you are. A couple questions about toys for you. How do you choose the toys that you're going to review?
That's a really good question. It's actually something that I enjoy generally, or something that I see Maddie enjoy, that is something that I choose to review. I don't really do a review on all these little small knick-knack things, but something that's a little more, I'm not going to say more expensive, but it's more contributing to like her learning or imagination in some way. Those are the kind of reviews that I like to do.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, trying to find the value in things that present themselves as valuable. So how do you evaluate them?
Well, first of all, we play with them. That's the very first thing that we do. Before even reading the instructions, I generally play with them, unless I need to look at the instructions if I can't figure it out. But I generally just rip it out of the box, and Maddie starts playing with it. I look at her reactions, expressions on it, and then whenever it's time to evaluate this or review it, I actually go into the instruction booklet, and you know what? Almost every single time I learn that there's something new that I could have been playing with already, or something new on a particular product that I had no idea was part of it. So it's really interesting to do that.
That is interesting because a lot of people don't read instructions, so they're probably missing out on things their toys could do. What makes a good toy for you?
I think a good toy has to stimulate the mind one way or another. So you have a lot of toys such as puzzles that are stimulating the left brain. That's logic and spatial recognition, things like that. And then you have other toys, and that being like puzzles, for example, could be one thing, or blocks, like building blocks. But then the other thing is like toys that stimulate the right brain, which are creative toys, such as little kitchens, like play kitchens, so that they can imagine that they're in the kitchen as well. Or a spaghetti pot, for example, where they can imagine and make up that, hey, we're making spaghetti and meatballs tonight like mom and dad do. So that's the way that I look at the two different types of toys.
Yeah, that makes sense. And, both types of play are important. So it makes sense that you value both. Buying a gift for a 3 or 4-year-old little girl, can you recommend some products for me?
One of my favorite toys, and one I was talking about, was a Melissa and Doug puzzle. And this is one that Maddie actually absolutely loves. She loves this one so much. And this one has 25 pieces, but as they get older and as they progress in their learning, you can up the number of pieces that they have with the Melissa and Doug puzzles. So it's one of the really cool things that I like about the Melissa and Doug series. Like this is, let's see, 24 piece. Okay, so this says ages 3+ on the back. Maddie is 2.5, and she can do this one by herself. I'm not bragging or anything. Yeah, I kind of am. One of my other favorites is this Leapfrog picnic basket, and this picnic basket will talk about the different items such as a fork or a plate or the spoon. It'll talk about the food items as well. It talks about the pies and the watermelon. It also asks about shapes, so it's like find a triangle, and then it says there's the pie, for example. So you can hear this. It has 2 different volume modes, and it has a music mode and that little mode I was telling you about where it talks about the different items inside, such as this cup, for example, or it talks about this cheese cracker, for example. So this is one of my favorites, and it's still one of Maddie's favorites. I don't know what the age range is, but I'm going to say it's probably for around a three-year-old. Maddie got it when she was 2, but she still plays with it, and I think she will probably continue to play with this until she's 5 even. So this is really good. I'd say this is a really good product that would probably span for a long period of time instead of it just being like a 6-month type toy.
That toy sounds amazing. What else do you like?
Another one that we got, and we did not do this, this was really just a gift, is a doctor's kit. This doctor kit comes with a stethoscope, don't know the name of all these things, like a thermometer. They're fake, but it also comes with, what else does it come with? It comes with one of those things where you look in the ear. What is that called? I don't know. But anyway, what this has done, this doctor's kit has allowed Maddie to not be scared of the doctor anymore. So this is a Disney Doc McStuffins toy. And this is, I think, really great for a 3 or 4-year-old. And it's really helped Maddie every time she goes to the doctor now, since she's been playing doctor at home with her babies, like looking in their ear and checking their heart and their pulse and things like that. She's not as scared to go to the doctor. This even comes with like a syringe, like a fake syringe. And so she's not even scared to get shots like she used to be. So it's really kind of amazing how much help that this doctor's kit has been. It's kind of amazing.
We had something similar. I totally agree with your evaluation.
One of our other favorite toys that my mom had gotten for Maddie is this Disney Make Your Own Magic Frozen keyboard. It's pretty cool because it actually, like, you can play notes, you can play chords on this, you can play more than one note at a time, and a lot of like kid toys, they don't allow you to play more than one note at a time. And I remember I didn't get my first keyboard until I was like 9 or 10. So the cool thing about this is that Maddie is 2.5 and she is learning music now. So we're trying to teach her some things on the piano, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars, for example. So yeah, that's really great. Oops. It has like some demo modes and things like that on it as well.
I think my kids would have enjoyed that toy. What other toys do you like?
So one final thing I want to talk about is the VTech Touch and Swipe baby phone. Now this one may be too young for somebody who's 3 or 4, but it is a good product if your kid wants to have a little phone and you don't necessarily want them to have an actual phone. This is really good. Maddie still goes around saying what's up and stuff like that on this phone. So you can swipe, you can play music, you can talk to, I don't know if it's the dog or somebody here, you can call. And this phone will actually, and I'm not sure how, but I understand that this phone will save your phone number in it, so that if you have this phone and it's with your kid, like let's say at daycare, for example, then the phone number can be saved on this phone, and I have no idea how to do that, but I need to learn how. So that's kind of one of the little cool things that VTech does sometimes. They do little things like that, and that's why I like a lot of the VTech toys.
So before I head out shopping for our little niece, what are some toys you are looking forward to for Maddie? Like things that are just a little bit too old for her, but that you have your eye on, that you are ready to get as soon as she is developmentally ready for them.
What I'm really excited about, and Maddie absolutely loves books, and she opens books and she pretends to read, but she doesn't really know what the words are. So whenever she learns to read, I'm really excited about buying books and teaching her different words and how to put these words together. I'm excited about that.
It's exciting to see them grow. So how do you feel about electronic games and like iPads and Xboxes, Nintendo Switches, all that kind of stuff?
Well, as a kid, I was all about that. And I think that the iPads, like, you know, I'm gonna back up a little bit because doctors are always talking about, oh, don't give, you know, too much screen time and all this. But, you know, I had a lot of screen time when I was a kid, and they even talk about, like Xboxes, for example, that people who play games, their reaction time is actually better than those who don't play games. So like, for example, when they're driving, they'll have better reactions to stopping whenever they need to. For me, thinking in that perspective, I think it's actually not a bad thing. to allow your kids to use an iPad, because they're constantly learning, even if they're playing. Most games that are aimed to kids, yes, okay, they want to get money, but at the same time, I think that they're actually truly learning games, or there's some kind of logic games. And I think all of those games, like even Minecraft being such a huge game, that's a creative game and a logic game at the same time. It's pretty amazing too. So I think it's cool, and I would be all about that.
I'm glad to hear you say that. We completely agree. Thank you, Josh. It was great having you here.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you guys for having me on your channel as well. Be sure to subscribe to Life Meets Family. They're such an awesome channel, and they have daily vlogs, and I think they're amazing.
Thank you, Josh. I really appreciate that, and I think he had great advice for us. I think you guys would really enjoy his videos, so make sure you go check out his channel, Maddie's Daddie, and it's time for us to hit the road so we can go buy our birthday present for our niece. Tell us in the comments below which gift you would pick if you were going shopping with us, or if you have advice for any other options, because Christmas is just around the corner. We're gonna need another present then. So nobody wanted to come with me, which is like a miracle. I wish I had more errands to run, but I'm at Toys R Us looking for the Melissa and Doug section. Puzzles sounded like a great idea. I love puzzles, and I think they get that right brain, left brain thing like Josh was talking about. So let's see if we can find them. I think this is it. So they have the big chunky ones that are for little kids. Let's see. Those still look like little kid ones. There's a map of the United States. That looks hard. ABCs. That's good for a 4-year-old to know, but that's 3 and up, so keep trying. Oh, look. I believe that is the one Josh showed. It says 3 and up. Well, I think this one's gonna be the winner, but before I go, I'm gonna check Amazon. Because did you know that Toys R Us matches Amazon prices? It's amazing. And you don't have to wait 2 days. Or I could order it from Amazon and have them ship it to my brother. That would be even better. All right, here it is. Cheaper than Toys R Us, and I get Amazon free shipping, so I'm gonna order it and have it sent to my brother's house. So Maddie's Daddie just did a video recently of Maddie's new spring wardrobe haul, and when we were here last time, they had the cutest little purses, but I didn't buy one because I didn't have anybody to get one for. I'm gonna get one today and send it to Maddie. Okay, I'm not the only one that thought these were cute because there are a lot missing, but isn't that the cutest thing? I just love it. So we're gonna take one of these and ship it to Maddie. You guys will not believe this. Amazon has that purse too, so I'm also gonna order this one on Amazon and have it shipped to Maddie's Daddie for Maddie, because that means I only pay $1 in shipping and I don't have to go to the post office. That just made my day easier. And I'm about to walk out of Toys R Us without buying anything. It is kind of like a miracle. Well guys, we ended up using Amazon for the present for my niece and for the little purse I wanted to give Maddie. So I really didn't have to drive to Toys R Us, which is super disappointing, but it's done and I'm so happy about it. I can't wait to hear all about it when they get their special presents in the mail. I'm glad that you guys were here with us today. Make sure you check out Maddie's Daddie's channel. It's really helpful, especially if you're looking for some opinions on toys. And I'm glad that you guys were here with us today. See you tomorrow.